This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Don't shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust on y'all.
This guy does it right, Heather.
He does.
He ain't flooding the market with a whole lot of quantity. He just floods the market with a whole lot of quality.
Come on.
From day one.
Facts.
He's not an artist that hides behind the cloak of being an artist instead of telling you his opinion and how he feels. He's a person who happens to be an artist who tells you his opinion and how he feels.
All right.
He didn't just come into this game just to make music. Obviously, he came to affect change. And we see that constantly in his public speaking. And because of that, he's received a lot of accolades, including an Academy Award winner right here, ladies and gentlemen. Grammys, whatever. He's done it. The one and only John Legend is back.
Hey.
He's back.
I'm back.
You back.
Man, it's good to be back.
Good to be back, man. Hey, first and foremost, you opened a theater in Ohio?
Yeah, we raised the money to put a theater in the high school in my hometown.
Yeah.
Because the state doesn't fund performing arts centers for the kids.
Yeah.
Like, they'll do anything else to build a school, but they won't actually put a performing arts center in there. So I was like, well, we'll pay for it. And so we did a fundraiser with all my fans around the country and all around the world. And whoever won got me to sing at their wedding. So I sang at a wedding in North Carolina. But people from all around the world participated in a raffle. We raised $500,000 to renovate the theater, and they named it after me.
Major accomplishment.
Back in my hometown in Ohio.
See what I'm talking about? You got your production company.
Yeah, Get Lifted Film Company.
Let's get it off. Let's get it off.
Yeah, working with
Underground, the
Tiegen.
underground.
Underground, we're filming season 2 right now for WG in America. And the first season was really a big success, and people really loved what the show's message was and really showing that era in a new light. And second season's going to be incredible.
Yeah, I watched it. We had a couple of your actors come up on the
Yes,
show.
we had a great team. Journey, Smollett, and Aldous Hodge, and just a really great cast.
Yeah. Free America.
Yeah, Free America is all about ending mass incarceration.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get it all off.
Black Wall Street. That's being worked on.
That's
right?
early. That's like just started development, so we'll see how that turns out.
And easily, probably one of his biggest accomplishments is, and I don't know how he did it to this point. I really don't. I've been around John for years, and I've never heard him say a whole lot of anything.
This sounds like a hate.
No, it's not a hate, but he
I was
did.
like, where's this going?
He did marry Chrissy Tiegen.
See,
That is my greatest accomplishment.
That's his greatest accomplishment.
Yeah.
That and Luna.
And Luna.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to Luna. Shout out to Luna.
Beautiful,
Luna,
beautiful.
6 months. She turned 6 months tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, that's
wow.
congratulations. She's been a dad 6 months. Mine just turned 18.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, wait till she turns about 15.
Yeah, I hear about those teens, man.
Yeah.
They tell us about the teens. Everyone says they start to turn on you.
I don't know if they turn on you as much as they turn towards themselves. So
Yeah.
they rely on you less.
Yeah.
They're not calling you for the.
And you ain't cool to them.
Nah. Man, you're not cool. I swear, if we didn't have the YouTube channel and her friends think I'm decent.
Yeah.
Like the friends think I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know, you go through that a little bit, John Legend.
Yeah.
But congratulations.
Luna has no idea who I am right now.
Really? Does she say dada?
She don't say anything yet. She's just like noises right now. She has no words yet.
Does she get excited when you walk, walk in the room?
She definitely gets excited when you walk in, but then you notice she does it with strangers too. So it's like, well,
All right. Who am I then?
I didn't really.
do you play with her a lot?
I do.
Okay.
We hang out a lot.
You hang out? See,
Yeah.
what you got to, the key to it, man, is you got to make sure when she wake up, she's waking up in your arms.
Yeah, we try that as much as possible. But of course we work and we travel, but we try to be with her as much as possible. So she really gets to know us, even though she has a nanny and all this.
Yeah.
Like, we want her to know us really well.
How does she inform, like Love Me Now is the new single.
Yes, sir.
And what I like about your music is always about love.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't drinking, you ain't sipping lean, or you ain't shooting nobody.
Good Lord,
I don't think you shot one person in any of your albums, have you?
What?
No. Nobody died.
On some
Right,
syrup.
be
Yeah,
bitches.
I like that. New lyrics.
Yeah, nobody. Does she inform your music at all? Or is
Yeah,
this-
you got to hear the whole album. The album's called Darkness and Light. It's coming out later this year. And I wrote a whole song dedicated to her called Right By You. And wait till you hear it, man. As a father, you'll relate. And mothers will relate. And
Can you say some of the lyrics? You ain't got to sing them. Just give me.
no, I want y'all to hear it.
give me a
I want to
stanza.
do it justice because the
You
music,
want the whole-
everything, it just all comes together. It's going to be special, though.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that. John Legend is here.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, go ahead if you have questions. I don't want to hog them.
I was giving him a song idea. I don't know if you liked it or not. But
Yeah, sipping on some scissor.
yeah. Would you ever think about pursuing acting? Maybe later on, the way Common did. He's become.
Well, I've
pretty
already
successful.
started. I'm in a new movie called La La Land.
Emma Stone is in that.
Yeah, Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling and J.K. Simmons. It's directed by the same guy who did Whiplash. And it's a musical based in Hollywood. It's about two artists that fall in love and also try to make it in L.A.
It's a period piece, right?
No, it's based now.
Okay.
But the musical is kind of a throwback vibe. It feels like one of those classic musicals, like old school Hollywood. But it's based now.
Your life is, it's real. You're married. You're a father. You're
Yeah.
a businessman. You're an
It's
artist.
real. It's very real.
It's real. So, with the frustration sometimes of it all, does it make you write more, or do you say, I can't even write right now? I'm so frustrated. Let me step away.
I don't think of myself as that frustrated. I'm pretty happy most of the time. I'm like busy and there's a lot. There's a lot going on. But when I go to the studio, I don't write at home. First of all, I write in the studio. I like to go and focus.
Right.
And while I'm there, that's all I'm thinking about
Oh, wow.
is the song, and then I go home. And so, and when I go home, I'm happy. It's not like it's too much stress. I enjoy my life most of the time, and but when I go to the studio, I really focus on the song and try to make it amazing. And I try to write with good people that really bring out the best in me.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's about collaborating and picking the right collaborators and right producers. And if you do that, I feel like you'll make good records.
True life.
So it's not hard. There's nothing hard for you, at least, about being a celebrity.
Well, it's challenging, but it's not a challenge that I'm not up for. Like I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge of trying to be a better artist every time I make a new record. I'm up for whatever I got to deal with the fame and celebrity. I can deal with it, and it's all good.
Do you? I know Kanye and Kim went through what they went through.
Oh
with
yes,
the robbery,
which is
scary.
insane.
That's scary,
Yeah, it's very scary.
right? And it gotta force you to think about. Well, does it force you to think about how you move in public, or you know?
Well, I don't think you should go through life thinking that the very worst thing can happen all the time because that was like an extremely rare
Yeah.
kind of thing that isn't likely to happen very often in anyone's life. That's like a 1 in a billion situation. So you don't want to go through life expecting 1 in a billion things to happen to you all the time because you'll be just afraid all the
Edge,
time.
yeah.
You can't live your life like that. But you have to be careful. You have to watch. I think we have to be careful about snapping and things like that because people know exactly where you are when you're
Yeah.
snapping because
True.
it's contemporaneous. It's happening right at that moment where you are. And so you have to be a little bit careful, and you just have to do your best, and you can't stop every situation from happening. And even people were criticizing, with security and this and that. But 5 people with guns come up, I don't care. If you got 2 or 3 security people,
Yeah.
Backing up.
they got to back up. You don't want to get in a gunfight.
Yeah, especially if they're on bicycles.
I don't know what they was on, but like.
They got away.
But
They
seriously,
got away on bikes.
but seriously though, like you got 5 armed guys coming, like there's not really much you can do to stop that.
Yeah.
Just give them what they want and escape with your life, So you just can't go through life in fear all the time, and we try not to.
I say you can't go through life too worried about what people think because they've been accused of insurance fraud and they'd be a question about people believe it didn't happen and all
Yeah,
that.
I don't buy that.
You don't buy that one? Okay. And you're right there with them. Did Ye work on the new album?
No.
No?
I did it all with one producer, Blake Mills.
Blake Mills.
Yeah.
Why? Was you just trying to find one consistent?
I just decided to go in one specific zone, and I felt like Blake would do it right for me. I really loved the Alabama Shakes album last year.
Yeah.
And he produced that, and I was like, I need to work with that guy.
Yeah.
So I reached out to him, and I just decided I would do the whole album with him. And I think it's my best album yet.
Wow. John Legend, man, truly is drinking lamb mixed with baby blood or something, because this man has not aged one bit
Not a single
since
wrinkle
I met
looking
him.
at his forehead.
And I met him before y'all knew him.
Yeah.
I was on a showcase in Harlem, and I swear this dude has not.
I was like 24, 25 back then.
Remember that? Yeah, man. We're going to take your questions. 888-742-3345. This is Love Me Now. No release date announced for the new album, Darkness and Lights.
Yeah.
John Legend is here.
I'm here.
John Legend. John Legend
I'm here.
is here.
I'm back.
You're back. Man, you seem like Darkness and Light is an interesting title, man, but I don't... Darkness, what dark? I mean, I don't know what it means, but, but darkness is not a word I associate with you.
Because I'm light-skinned? Is that what you're saying?
It has a lot to do with it, man.
Jokes.
You, Chris, all you guys. Ray, light-skinned dudes, man.
No, obviously it's not about skin tone.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like the world has plenty of darkness, and we're like trying to find the light, and that's kind of like what I think if people listen to the album, they'll get it.
Right.
They'll get it.
You know what the title makes me think of when we say it out loud? Of your fellow good music mate, Kid Cudi.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's kind of going in that in that order of darkness and
And he had day and night.
Look at that.
Look at that.
So many connections.
Well, you know what's the craziest connection is, and I didn't put it all together when I was coming up with the album title, but my daughter's name is Luna, which is the moon, which is literally the light in the darkness. And then when she was born, the first song that was playing while she was coming out was Curtis Mayfield, Superfly. And the first line of that song is, darkness of night with the moon shining bright. And I was like, there it is.
Yeah,
Bananas.
Darkness and Light.
Yeah.
That's where you got the title from?
I'm not, no. It just all came together. It all came together. And I was like, well, it was meant to be. That's the title.
Let's hear that. Listen.
I even sang it in the right key before the beat even came in. Okay.
You caught that.
Okay, legend.
Legend.
With the moon shining bright,
Yeah, it is right
there's
there.
a set going strong.
Real. John Legend here. Go ahead.
But were you able to give any words to Cudi since he made his plight very public?
I haven't spoken to him. Cudi and I, like, we don't like have each other's number. We were never like close. I like Cudi a lot, but I just never was that close with him, so I haven't really spoken to him about the whole situation.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then he didn't name him either, so he's good. He's clear.
What do you mean?
He didn't like when.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not really involved in that whole
Right.
controversy because I was never in the middle of that.
Yeah. Good for you, John. Legend.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
Get out of that shit.
Yeah.
So everybody loves you and your wife Chrissy, and everybody knows that she has a great sense of humor,
Yes,
especially
she
on
does.
social media.
Yes,
So
she
we
does.
came up with a little game where you're going to break down what she says.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we all say wild and crazy things on social media. So we asked John Legend if he could break down his wife's Twitter account. This is Teigen's tweets right now on Sway in the morning.
Tiegen tweets with John Legend. All right.
That's a good beat. Kanye did that beat.
Yeah.
Heaven only knows.
Yeah.
All right. Heaven only knows what she meant, so we're going to ask you.
All right.
First one. Every time someone asks John for a selfie and says, I never do this, I think back to the night we met when I said it, but not about selfies.
Hilarious.
I never do this.
What was it that
Girls, you've never said that to a guy. I never do this, but tonight. You know what she meant.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Beyonce, for making marriage seem cool. It's the only reason I said yes.
She likes to act like she's above it all and she's too cool for me, but she likes being married to me.
She does. Did she pause before she said? Did she say yes immediately, or was there a pause? Or?
She said yes. I mean, it wasn't really like a yes or no. It was more like she started crying, and then I just assumed I just
Good to go.
assumed it was all good.
It was all okay.
Well, this next one should prove it because she said, I always have a note in my pocket that says John did it just in case I'm murdered because I don't want him to remarry.
Hilarious.
That is true. She doesn't really have the note, but she's very adamant. She does not want me to remarry if something happens to her.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like, she can't even stomach the idea that after her passing that I would find love with someone else.
Hey. That's real.
She's like, I don't want no other chick raising my daughter. You know.
Chrissy's real like that.
Gangsta.
Yeah.
She says, I like to send John nudes and say, sorry, wrong person.
That's funny. I'm going to take that.
That's just a good joke. That was a good joke.
Has she done that?
No.
Okay.
Okay, last one. I am horrifically ballsy in every way except telling a waiter they got my order wrong.
That is absolutely true. I'm like, it always bothers me because she always can speak her mind, and then I'm the one that's got to tell the waiter that the food sucks.
And then
she
you
won't
end
say
up,
it.
John was mean.
John Legend.
She won't say it. I'm like the guy that likes to fill out comment cards. I'm like, because I used to be a management consultant. This is like my nerdy side. So I'm like, I want them to improve as a business. So I'm like, I really want them to know when they do something wrong so they go back and fix it.
Yeah.
But she don't want to tell them. No.
No, she's the nice one. Who would have thought that? All right. Hey,
I want to write a strongly worded letter.
she'll just eat the food. Well, that's it. That's it.
That was the last one.
Tiegen tweets, man. Yeah, listen, and I guarantee you, we will only do that segment when you're here. All right, all right, John Legend, man. Continued success.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
I love you stepping out front and speaking your mind openly about this political arena right now.
Yes.
And encouraging people to be involved in the
I
process.
hope everybody's registered to vote. A lot of the deadlines are happening right now, and early voting is starting right now around the country. So make sure you're doing what you need to do.
That's what's up. John Legend, ladies and gentlemen. Love Me Now. Make sure you look for that Darkness and Light album. Also, we want to thank Brian Tyree Henry from Atlanta. You watching Atlanta?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that great?
I love Atlanta.
Yes,
It's a really
yeah.
good show.
Did you watch Luke Cage yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I got to catch up.
Let me know when you get to episode 12.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then
Oh my gosh.
tomorrow's show,
Humdinger?
We got Humdinger.
Yeah, we got Guy Fieri. He's going to be stopping by.
Okay.
Also, Zab Judah.
It's coming by.
Yeah, he's coming by, and we're going to return with the Friday Cypher. Producer Dave Schizo, rappers Mick Jenkins, Denzel Curry, and Shaq is Dope.
You mean Dave Cisco?
Schizo.
Okay. All right. What is Cisco? Cisco. Cisco.
Damn.
I'm chewing gum. I'm sorry.
He said schizo.
I love how he corrected me, corrected him. All right, John, thanks for coming by, man.
Thank you.
Man. And then until tomorrow, Tracy, how can they reach you?
Twitter, Instagram, @It's Tracy G, ITSTRACYG.
HB.
At the Happy Hour WHB Citizens, we had a banging show all week. Go to SiriusXM.com/on-demand if you want to play it back.
OQ Wonder and DB.
I am OQ on Instagram.
At DJ Wonder.
Hey, you jumped me. It's really DB.
Okay, I'm at Real Sway. You can reach John Legend directly at.
John Legend.
And until tomorrow, we have nothing left to say.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.
America, and the first season was really a big success, and people really loved what the show's message was, and really showing that era in a new light. And second season's gonna be incredible.
Yeah, I watched it. We had a couple of your actors come up on the
Yes,
show.
we had a great team. Journey, Smollett, and Aldous Hodge, and just a really great cast.
Yeah. Free America.
Yeah, Free America is all about ending mass incarceration.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get it all off.
Black Wall Street.
That's early. That's like just started development. So we'll see how that turns out.
And easily, probably one of his biggest accomplishments is, and I don't know how.
Like they'll do anything else to build a school, but they won't actually put a performing arts center in there. So I was like, well, we'll pay for it. And so we did a fundraiser with all my fans around the country and all around the world. And whoever won got me to sing at their wedding. So I sang at a wedding in North Carolina. But people from all around the world participated in a raffle. We raised $500,000 to renovate the theater, and they named it after me.
Major accomplishment.
Back in my hometown in Ohio.
See what I'm talking about? You got your production company.
Yeah, Get Lifted Film Company.
Let's get it off.
Yeah, working with
Underground.
Underground. We're filming season 2 right now for WG in America.
This is Sway.
Sway. In the morning.
Shake it, Bob.
Wake your punk ass up.
Crust on you.
This guy does it right, Heather.
He does.
He ain't flooding the market with a whole lot of quantity. He just floods the market with a whole lot of quality.
Come on.
From day one.
Facts.
He's not an artist that hides behind the cloak of being an artist instead of telling you his opinion and how he feels. He's a person who happens to be an artist who tells you his opinion and how he feels.
All right.
He didn't just come into this game just to make music. Obviously, he came to affect change. And we see that constantly in his public speaking. And because of that, he's received a lot of accolades, including an Academy Award winner right here, ladies and gentlemen. Grammys, whatever. He's done it. The one and only John Legend is back. He's back.
I'm back.
You're back.
Man, it's good to be back.
Good to be back, man. Hey, first and foremost, you opened a theater in Ohio?
Yeah, we raised the money to put a theater in the high school in my hometown.
Yeah.
Because the state doesn't fund performing arts centers for the kids.
How he did it to this point. I really don't. I've been around John for years, and I've never heard him say a whole lot of anything.
This sounds like a hate.
No, it's not a hate, but he
I was
did.
like, where's this going?
He did marry Chrissy Tiegen.
See,
That is my greatest accomplishment.
That's his greatest accomplishment.
Yeah.
That and Luna.
And Luna.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to Luna.
Beautiful,
Luna,
beautiful.
6 months. She turns 6 months tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, that's
wow.
congratulations. She's been a dad 6 months. Mine just turned 18.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, wait till she turns about 15.
Yeah, I hear about those teens, man.
Yeah.
They tell us about the teens. Everyone says they start to turn on you.